Welcome back to Learn with Chris. I'm Chris. So today we're going to continue with part 2 of the TOEIC listening test. It's called question response. So how this works is there will be a total of 25 questions. You will hear the question and then you'll hear 3 answers, A, B, and C. And you need to pick the correct answer or response to the question. You don't look at anything. There's no pictures, there's no words. You can even close your eyes and do it. It's 100% listening only. Now, this section has 8 different types of questions that we want to look at. What questions? Why questions? Where? When? Who? How questions? Auxiliary verb questions? And statements. This is going to take some time, so we're only going to do the first 4, what, why, where, and when, for today. And then we'll do the other 4 on the second part of this answer and question topic. So we'll continue into the next video. So the first question types are what. So you listen and you hear what and then the rest of the question. So my tip for this part is you want to listen for a second word. For example, what time does the meeting start? So it's actually time that you need to listen for, or what is your favorite color? So then color is what you're listening for in the answer. Or where did you go yesterday? So then a place is what you have to listen for. So you're actually listening for a second word in the what questions. Why questions? Why are you learning English? Why did you go swimming? Why did you like that movie? It's reasons. You have to listen for the reason why you liked something or did something. Where questions, of course, it's going to be connected with a place. Where do you live? Where did you grow up? Where were you born? It's going to be a place or a location. Those are the answers for where. And when questions, of course, is going to be about time. When is your birthday? When were you born? When will you go on holiday next? But for when, you have to be careful about the tense. Is it talking about when did you do something? So the answer will be ago, right? 5 days ago, 1 year ago. When is something? So it'll be like present, like when is your birthday? That's a present question. Or when will you do something? That's next, future. Next week, something like that. Okay, so today we're going to look at these 4 types: what, why, where, and when. And I have some examples to show. I have 3 examples for each type, total of 12 questions. So we're going to listen to the audio, and I'm going to put it up on the screen as well so that you can see it. We're just going to listen to all the what questions back to back. And then we'll go through them and listen to them again. Or we won't listen to them a second time, but I'll tell you the answers basically. Okay, so let's start with what questions. Okay, so we're going to listen and I'm going to put them up on the screen so you can read along. But remember, on the real test, you won't be reading, you'll only be listening. Okay, so let's start with the 3 what questions.
One, what time does the meeting start?
A, in the meeting room. B, 9:30. C, with Mr. Johnson.
2, what did you think of the presentation?
A, it was great. B, it starts at 9 a.m. C, I think it will be in room 3.
3. What day will Tom come visit?
A. She came last Tuesday. B. I think tomorrow. C. Tom is a great man. Okay, so let's go through these. So the first one, what time does the meeting start? So what time? So we're listening for a time. That's the answer, right? A, in the meeting room, that's a place. So that's a where question, not a what time question. So that's wrong. B, 9:30. 9:30. 9:30 is the same as 9:30. So that is a time. So B is the correct answer. And with Mr. Johnson, that's going to match with a who question because who is matching with people. So that's wrong. Number 2, what did you think of the presentation? So what did you think about something? This is a feeling. So you're going to be listening for it was good or bad or you liked it, something like that. A, it was great. Great is a positive feeling. That sounds like the correct answer. B, it starts at 9 a.m. That's a time question. What time? But this is not what time. It's what do you think? So B is wrong. And I think it'll be in room 3. That is a where question. So that's also wrong. So the correct answer is A, it was great. And number 3, what day will Tom come visit? What day? So we're listening for a day. A, she came last Tuesday. Now, this is wrong. Even though Tuesday is a day, this is wrong for 2 reasons. Number 1, Tom is a man and she came, so it doesn't match. Tom and she is the wrong pronoun. Noun and pronoun, that's wrong. Also, it's wrong because she came last Tuesday. That's past tense. But the question is, what day will Tom come? That's future. So A is wrong, even though Tuesday, you hear Tuesday, it's wrong. So you have to be careful. B, I think tomorrow. Tomorrow is a future time, a future day, the day after now. That's the correct answer. And number C, Tom is a great man. No, it's not about days. It's just a feeling about Tom. So C is wrong. Okay, now we're going to move on to 3 why questions. So let's have a listen for these.
Four. Why did you cancel the appointment?
A, at the doctor's. B, yes, I canceled it. C, because I had too much work to do.
5. Why are you learning English?
A, to get a better job. B, I have learned English for 5 years. C, Susan hates English.
6. Why do you have to work late tonight?
A, yes, I am. B, at the office. C, I need to finish this project before the deadline. Okay. So let's listen to these, let's talk about these why questions. So remember with why did you do something or why are you doing something? You want to be listening for a reason why you did something. So very often the word because is going to be in the answer, and those will be pretty easy ones to find, of course. So number 4, why did you cancel the appointment? A, at the doctor's. That's a location, so that's a where question, not a why question, so that's wrong. B, yes, I canceled it. Now, when we answer a question with yes or no, this is going to match with auxiliary verb questions, and we're going to talk about those in the next video. So that's wrong. And C, because I had too much work to do. So I canceled the appointment because I had too much work to do. So the answer is C, because. Number 5, why are you learning English? A, to get a better job. So we don't have to say because I want to get a better job, but that's what it means. So we don't always hear because in the answer, but to get a better job is the reason why you're learning English. So A is the correct answer. B, I have learned English for 5 years. That answers the question, how long have you learned English? And that's a how question. Again, we'll look at how questions next class. And the last one, Susan hates English. Well, that's her feeling, but this is wrong primarily because why are you learning English? So the answer has to be I, right? Or it wouldn't be Susan because Susan is not you, right? So it doesn't match. The subject pronoun doesn't match. Okay, and number 6, why do you have to work late tonight? A, yes, I am. So no, that matches with an auxiliary verb question, which this is not that. This is a why question. B, at the office. No, because at the office is a where question. Where are you? And C, I need to finish this project before the deadline. So yes, that's why you're working late, because you need to finish the project. But again, it doesn't say because. So they don't always say because. So they're easier when you hear the word because, but you won't often hear them for why questions. You just have to listen for the reason why someone is doing something. All right. Okay, so now we're going to move on to where questions. Okay, and we're of course, we will be listening for places or locations to answer the where question. Okay, so we're going to listen to 3. Let's begin that now.
Seven. Where is the nearest subway station?
A, by taxi. B, it's just 1 block away. C, the bus station is empty.
A. Where did you put the car keys?
A, I left them on the counter. B, I learned how to drive when I was 18. C, I found them.
9. Where do you live?
A, yes, I love fish. B, I think she said yes. C, next to the mall.
Okay. So where questions? So number 7, where is the nearest subway station? A, by taxi? No, by taxi is how can I go to the subway station, or how can I go somewhere? So that's a how question, so wrong. It's just 1 block away, B. A block, of course, is a distance in a city. So where is it? It's a block from here. So a little bit hard, but B is the correct answer for this one. And C, the bus station is empty. No, we're talking about a subway station, not a bus station, so that's wrong. So again, even if you didn't really understand it's just 1 block away, but taxi is wrong and bus station is wrong, so hopefully you could still get the correct answer by eliminating A and C. Number 8. Where did you put the car keys? A, I left them on the counter. The counter is a place. It's like on the top of a desk or something, right? So, or table counter, counter in your kitchen. So that's a place in your house. So yes, A is the correct answer. B, I learned how to drive when I was 18. Well, driving and car keys kind of go together, but it's not about where, so that's wrong. And I found them. I found the car keys, but that's not the question. The question is, where did you put the car keys? So C is wrong. And number 9, where do you live? Yes, I love fish. That's a do you love fish question. So that's a do question, auxiliary verb question. So no. B, I think she said yes. That's nothing related to a place, so that's wrong. And C, next to the mall. The mall is a place, and next to it is also a place. That's a preposition of location, next. So C is the correct answer for number 9. Okay, so we're going to finish off with 3 when questions. And remember, we're listening for time for when, but be careful. It could be past tense, it could be future tense, it could be present tense for when. So let's listen to 3 questions about when.
When is the project deadline?
A, next Friday. B, last week, I think. C, the team is working on it.
11. When did the movie start?
A, at the cinema. B, 5 minutes ago. C, please buy me some popcorn.
12. When will you go to Japan?
A, Tokyo is the capital of Japan. B, we plan for next month. C, I went 5 years ago.
Okay, so the when questions. Number 10, when is the project deadline? Now, deadlines happen in the future, so we're going to be listening for a future time. A, next Friday. Next is future time, Friday is a time, A is the correct answer. B, last week, I think. Last week is past time, so that's wrong. And C, the team is working on it. They're working on the project. Yeah, but that's not when. It's not related to a when question. So C is wrong. Number 11. When did the movie start? A, at the cinema. Well, movies and cinema go together, but at the cinema is a where question, not a when question. So A is wrong. B, 5 minutes ago. When did the movie start? That's a past question, did. 5 minutes ago. Ago is past, so that is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. And C, please buy me some popcorn. Again, not about time, it's about movies. Okay, but it's wrong. And number 12, when will you go to Japan? A, Tokyo is the capital of Japan. Okay, but that's not a when question. C, we plan for next month. When will you go to Japan? That's future. Will is future. And we plan for next month is future. So B is the correct answer. And C, I went 5 years ago, which is actually true. I did go to Japan 5 years ago, but that is past tense. So that's wrong. Okay, so let's recap. What questions? You want to listen for that second word. What color, what day, what time, what are you doing? And then that's what you listen for in the answer. Why questions? Why are you doing something? Why did you do something? You're going to be listening for the reason why something happened. Number 3, the where questions. You're listening for places, locations, buildings, countries, cities, etc. And number 4, when questions, you're listening for time, but be careful, it could be past, present, or future time. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our video. Thank you for watching. Also, thank you to my wife for reading the questions. I read the answers. And stay tuned for another couple of days, and I will release the second part of part 2, question response. And we'll look at who questions, how questions, auxiliary verb questions, and statements. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Please subscribe, comment, and thank you for your attention. Have a good day. Take care.